Are you filled with feelings of self-doubt? Do you find yourself prone to minimizing massive dilemmas, or for allowing the smallest problems to get blown completely out of proportion? At the Pierce Institute, our patent-pending Somnosculpt technology provides safe and effective dream therapy while you rest in the comfort of our flagship clinic. Located right next to the secondary overflow parking lot at the University Medical Center. Somnosculpt, we'll make your dreams come true.
Alright, let's get the speed run going.
Terms of service accepted. Congratulations on falling asleep.
Yay,
Welcome
I
to
know how to fall
Somnosculpt.
asleep.
Your progress may be monitored by qualified specialists. This orientation will adapt you to eyelids, our interactive, lucid induction dream state in which you retain full consciousness and control.
Okay, that was weird.
Confirmed. You can move freely, interact with surrounding objects, and
Really,
listen
Freeman?
to messages from your patient care team. Please note that I am the standard orientation protocol and that my voice has been explicitly chosen to remind you that I am not a part of your patient care team. I do not care.
I do not care.
During eyelids, you will lose the ability to awaken suddenly due to realizing that this is a dream. Evidence: I have already informed you that this is a dream. You did not wake up. Please complete the remaining orientation activities. All environments perceived during eyelids should reflect a typical mental state. If you believe your mental state was compromised by Somnosculpt, please provide a comprehensive, rational explanation in your post-procedural survey. Completed surveys may be eligible for a gift card.
I need that gift card. Heck. Come on.
Please stand by for polite recognition on your completion of the Somnosculpt
You already did it.
orientation. You did it. To maximize the time allotted for your therapeutic journey, please do not delay in proceeding through the final doorway as indicated.
You already did it. Woo! Apparently I don't need to touch that. Move that a little closer. That probably sounded a little far away. We want to go this way. Heck.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to talk to you about being special. So special, in fact, that we have no idea where you are. But not to worry, we're working on it.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Dr. Pierce.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'm just popping in to give you a quick update on where you are. We still don't know, but please keep moving forward, and hopefully you prefer frequent updates to being reminded that you are completely lost.
We appreciate it, Dr. Pierce.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and we still can't find you. But you should now have access to a series of elevators that should trigger your subconscious to gradually wake you up. You should also find a variety of emergency exit signs that should lead you to them. Will all of this work? Absolutely. Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. In the event that this elevator does not
Hello
wake
there,
you
Bones.
up,
How you doing there, friend?
please don't interact with anything that strikes you as psychologically significant, as we will no longer have any way of controlling it. For example,
Shut up. Hope life is treating you well there, friend. Have you ever seen or played Superliminal before?
This is an automated message for all patients who attempted to use an alternate pathway to access the next phase of somnasculpt therapy,
Wanna
but
play
who
it?
have become
Nice.
trapped in a dream state paradox instead. Your decisions
Well, I
imply
hope you
a failure
hope you
of
enjoy
orientation,
pretty much the
which
speedrun
reflects
version of it.
negatively on the standard orientation protocol. You will rectify this failure immediately.
Because yep, we've done pretty much everything in this game except for
Professional tip,
completed
the
in
average
under
adult can
an hour
only
and 30
withstand 3 to
minutes,
5
which
dreams per
we're gonna
night.
try and do it in
Once
one
this
go.
threshold is eclipsed by entering more dreams, your mind will suffer an explosive mental
Which looks like I
overload,
think we're
reorienting
doing
you
pretty
for
good
the
so far.
emergency exit protocol. Please subject yourself to explosive mental overload.
Anything new in life lately? Okay, bad jump. Yeah, we're already doing pretty good
Please
pace, I
note
feel
that
like.
a reluctance to volunteer for the risks associated with explosive mental overload implies a misunderstanding of all other solutions, all of which are far more traumatic and likelier to result in catastrophe. I am not capable of suboptimal suggestions. Please exit this dream as soon as possible.
That one was tricky, I don't know why. You turn old soon? Oof, if I may ask, how old? If you want to, say, of course. I'm not going to tell you that you should. 26? I feel that pain, partner. I turn 30 this year. Ah, that still scares me each time. Oh my god, what? Yeah, I'm a lot older than people think a fair amount of the times. I know. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this run. 8 minutes, we're already on chapter 4. When's your birthday?
hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, And
Man's in
despite
August.
touring the Waterfall Serenity Zone in the previous section you've just completed, you may still be experiencing feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt. Why do I feel like everything is going wrong?
Then that's so it's
Even
really
when
soon.
the sun is shining.
Gonna do anything exciting for that? Here's the 4th. That is correct. Good memory. No idea what you're doing yet. Well, I hope you find something fun to do. Even if it's something light, just make sure you do something fun on your birthday. You deserve to have fun on your birthday.
Hello.
I don't need to
My
press
name
that.
is Dr. Glenn
I don't know
Pierce,
why, I just really
and
wanted
I'd
to
like
press that
talk
one.
more about the feelings of worthlessness and self-doubt I mentioned before. You feel this way because you want the kind of happy life you see all around you. The kind you know everyone else is enjoying. And that's exactly why we're here to help.
I don't know what I'm gonna do for my birthday this year. Maybe just go to the movies as usual.
Warning. You
Going
were
to
advised
Philadelphia
to
Flower
subject
Show?
yourself
Ooh,
to explosive
snazzy.
mental overload by descending into
definitely hope you
additional
have fun.
dreams, but have now descended into a dream within a dream instead, disorienting yourself even further. You are responsible for failing to make this crucial distinction.
Really enjoyed it? Nice.
Did you know that unintentional multi-dream layering occurs in less than 1% of patients? This correlates strongly with the 99% of patients who are able to follow simple instructions from the standard orientation protocol.
Enjoy avocados. So, silly question is exactly what it sounds. It's shows off flora and stuff like that. Do you like buy things there? Whoa. Up, really messed up with my mouse there. There are like these really large artistic display of flowers. Nice. Yeah, I love that.
Attention. Dr. Pierce requires you to note the following risks of dream overexposure. Significant memory loss, both quantitative and qualitative. Hallucinations of dreaded or annoying objects. Unrealistic beliefs about the lengths of hallways. And other side effects which have not yet been discovered or which cannot be understood.
Dress is completely made of flowers. That is so cool. Like groups of plant species are judged and given prizes. Kind of like that. Sounds like that one episode of King of the Hill where Bobby wants to go into professional like rose or tulip making. I can't remember what it is. But either way, like they were like making a big deal about it. And Hank was like, well, I just wanted to give my boys
Dr.
something
Pierce
easy
is
to do
frantically
after school.
submitting numerous spelling and
Planting
grammar
tulips is
mistakes
not
into the
something
standard
easy, Mr. Hill.
orientation protocol in a
Blood,
desperate
sweat, and
attempt
tears
to
goes into
counsel
making
you.
the perfect
I have
rose.
no subroutine to correct these errors, but I cannot compromise the integrity of the standard orientation protocol. You will not receive these messages. They would not make sense regardless.
That's something my partner and I have been watching
Attention.
lately.
Dr. Pierce continues to input significant errors. I will interpret his basic ideas. Hello, my introductions are redundant. I am a real doctor who went to doctor
I feel
school.
like this
VR
person
has
and
never been a
GLaDOS
mistake.
would get along
I
so
can help
well.
you, but I also do not know how. Transmission ends.
Hello, name is my Pierce Dr. Glenn.
I feel like we're doing pretty good. We're technically halfway through when it comes to time. Whole section for people to sell like new gardening inventions, houseplants themselves, and a whole lot of other stuff. Nice.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce. This is a notification that you have reappeared on our monitoring system after a prolonged absence. Please continue to do whatever you did most recently, and discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior to that.
Alright, I'm gonna make this really big. I mean, because later on, she just basically says, okay, you gotta do this forever now until you get the right results. So good luck. But nah, that sounds so cool. So I have a... I don't know if I'm going like for the entire time, but Planet
Hello,
Comic-Con
my name is Dr.
starting
Glenn
in a few
Pierce.
weeks.
In addition to continuing and discontinuing as mentioned earlier, please also disregard any unsettling experiences that you may have recently had. Everything should have now reverted to being
Ever been to
soothing
Comic-Con? Oh, I
and
think you'd love it.
therapeutic. If this is not the case, you may be receiving this message in error.
A few weeks ago, nice. I'm planning on going to MomoCon in Atlanta in a few months. One, to visit Agent, but also, like, it sounds fun.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to read you my favorite inspirational quote by me. The worst thing you can do is focus on negativity. It won't spare you from the cage of death, the pain of disease, the cruelty of time, the cold shell of human nature, or the eventual loss of everything you've ever held dear. Whatever you do, don't focus on that.
Okay, now that is still too large. There we go. Like going to conventions. It's been a while since I've been to one, but yeah. I look forward to going to the next one.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols. This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations. Anyway, you're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
Make sure it's not too large so I'm not walking tinily down a hallway. They were doing really good, I feel like. Cardboard.
Emergency exit protocol initiated. Please prepare to conclude your Somnasculpt experience in 10, 9, 8. Error. Error logged by.
Orientation protocol.
Stand by for analysis.
Error analysis complete. You are exhibiting signs consistent with an increase in fear, hopelessness, and frustration. This is inconceivable, as Somnasculpt therapy is proven to correlate with a decrease in these emotions. Hypothesis: patient was improperly oriented. Conclusion: impossible. Reformulating. Improved hypothesis: patient requires additional Somnasculpt therapy. Conclusion: emergency exit protocol cannot proceed. Emergency exit protocol has been emergency destroyed.
Emergency destroyed.
Instruction: continue with Somnasculpt therapy indefinitely on an independent basis, as all orientation resources have been exhausted. This concludes your standard orientation protocol. Goodbye.
I like how the level that was a clever level transition there, because if you're in the hallway, it like teleports you back. This time it was like, nope, you were just going to continue the level as is. So I'm guessing that saves like a second or two. Yeah, I honestly can't remember the last convention I've been to. It might actually have been a Comic-Con, which was like many years ago.
Hello.
Alright, we have less than 10 minutes to go.
Thank you for completing the Somnasculpt Standard Orientation Protocol. Before you begin the first phase of therapy, I'd like to briefly describe the finite and fragile nature of the dream state.
Katsucon, Otakon, and Anime USA. Nice.
Of course, nothing
All
is
of
more
those sound like fun
challenging
things to
than
go
the difficulty
to.
of changing perspective, of fundamentally altering your perceptions in a way that will enable you to face dire, trial-by-fire scenarios with solutions that could not be found otherwise.
I mean, if you think about it, both Portal and this game have similar premises. Whereas, like, this one is a little bit more optimistic when it comes to, like, its ending and jazz. You like jazz? There we go. You like jazz?
Finally, while we respect the unique progress of every patient, you must understand that it is possible to completely exhaust your supply of dreams, thereby entering a state in which you will not be able to wake up, even with the help of triggering mechanisms.
Again, I just love the tricks they do with this game with perspective.
Please listen carefully for the sound of an alarm clock, which will automatically play if you are approaching a destabilizing dream weight.
Alright, just over 6 minutes now. Alright, we're doing good. I need to watch B-Movie again, it's been a while.
This is highly unusual. It appears you have entered the Somnasculpt diagnostic framework. Patients do not have access to this dream. Diagnostic warning. Unrealistic use of dream objects may result
Yes.
in dream integrity.
I want to see John Goodman be that fat lawyer.
Please paradox from creating any refrains. Explosive dream overload may result. Please paradox overload.
But Jesus! Bagandi!
Please overload for dream explosion. Conclusion dream overcall frame.
Alright, last chapter. We're doing pretty good. I think we're gonna knock this out. Less than 5 minutes. This is doable.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and many years ago, I had a dream. I found myself in a place where I understood that each of us begins as nothing, where everything I perceived was shaped by seeing it exactly the way I wanted to. White space.
From a therapist's perspective, this is such a fun game to talk about and think about. Because this game literally encapsulates a good amount of what therapy does. Yeah, changing perspective is like the biggest thing in therapy that a change in perspective is literally the biggest thing that therapists help clients do. Like, not to pat my own back, but one of the things I said to a client recently, an issue is something that we do choose to make. While yes, some circumstances in life do suck, we do choose to make a lot of what we worry about.
But in white space, I also faced the greatest challenge I could imagine. Because with a lifetime of life itself behind me, and
that's
all
being
of the
like
weight
extremely
that it carried,
minimalist about therapy if we were just to leave it at that. But essentially that is what therapy does. Changing perspective. Yee. Hello, generic sister. And hello there, generic. Can you ban her? Need help? Deep?
You're
What?
well beyond dreaming now.
Is it
and
help from
further
generic?
out than anyone has ever come back from.
Is it
But
Dark
we
Souls
hope
that you need
that
help with?
won't get discouraged.
Because if that's the case,
After all,
generic is your
if
best
this
man.
is a place of pure perspective, isn't it also a place where a different point of view could make anything possible? Isn't that why you came here?
Whoa! Did y'all see that? I almost fell through the hole, and it's like, okay, I guess we'll give you that. Okay, less than a minute. Can we do it? Okay, this... I think we got it. Your therapist can't afford you, and generic is pretty much a suicide. It's... Jeez! Oh no! Okay. We gotta click that alarm clock really quickly. Oh! Less than 4 seconds. Whew.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and by now you may have realized that
That
all
was
of
so
this has happened
close.
exactly the way it was supposed to. You see, everyone who comes to the Institute does so because they feel that they are no longer in control of something important to them.
That was 100% generic. Getting the less than 30 minutes was all that was left.
But more often than not,
So
the problem
I
is
will
not
need to
the
clip
problems
it, or someone
we
else
solve.
can clip it for me.
The problem is that we become so afraid of failure that we refuse to see our
You got it?
problems
All right,
from
awesome.
a new perspective. And so we do the same things again.
We don't technically need to do this last part, but holy crap, that felt
And
good.
of course, we find exactly the failure.
Brother's a good mod. He really is. But also, generic sister, if you do need help finding a therapist, really feel free to, like, let me know for sure, and I'd be more than happy to give you resources. Just over 3 seconds to spare. I don't think I could have cut
Your
that any
life
closer.
will always be a struggle, and you will always have problems. But today, you
Trying to
have a
lower my
chance
meds
to
soon,
see
but I
things
won't cut off
differently.
a good source
Even
for
though it
therapy.
meant facing obstacles that seemed impossible at first,
Even if you just need good
outside
therapy
the box,
advice, I can offer
and
what
you
I can.
overcame them. Because
Generic
you saw
means,
things
well,
from
I will
every
say,
angle,
as
and
my first tip.
understood them for what they really were. Because you kept moving forward, no matter how far off the path you were told you were headed, or how unexpected it became.
He's my rock.
you
He's a good
found your
rock.
way.
He's a very good lad. Even though, like, my brother is good now. He's definitely a brother I would have appreciated having more of growing up. My brother's a good cookie now, though.
In a few minutes, you'll be back in the real world. And some part of you will say that none of this was real. So how could it have really meant anything? But just like the power of perspective itself, it will have been as real as you believed it to be.
See, this is exactly what I'm saying with the
All
perspective
you've got
piece.
to do is wait